Hello everyone, welcome back to Into Sports. I'm your host Evan. Before we start, click that subscribe button because we're going to talk about Dak Prescott's very unfortunate injury. But before we do, the Lakers won the title, beating the Miami Heat in 6 games. Now LeBron's legacy is built on the back of dethroning super teams. It's the super team era. His claim to fame was coming back from down 3-1 against one of the greatest teams of all time, the 73-9 Warriors. And way even before that, he took down the Spurs with Popovich and Duncan, Parker, Ginobili, and even a young Kawhi. People that argue GOAT with LeBron are saying that even though he has less of them, his title runs were more difficult, more impressive than Jordan. This one was not difficult. Let's look at their road to the championship. First round, Portland Trail Blazers. Okay, that's a typical first round opponent. But second round, Rockets. Well, their two stars, Harden, Westbrook, they're regular season warriors who are not built for the playoffs. They had no big man, no one to guard Anthony Davis. They were a gimmicky team, let's be honest. We all knew it. What about the conference finals? Denver Nuggets? That's a decent second round team, but that's not a conference finals team. Well, they beat the Clippers. The Clippers were up 20 points and leading 3-1 in the series. That was a choke job of epic proportions by the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. What about in the finals against the Heat? Well, this was already a semi-easy finals opponent, the Heat. They weren't that good in the regular season. And they were without 2 of their 3 best players for most of the series due to injury, Dragic and Adebayo. I mean, they had to start Tyler Hero, aka Tyler Zero. I think that tells you how banged up they really were. And as much as I like LeBron, I'm not blown away. I'm not declaring him the GOAT because of this run. I'm not running to the hills to bet money on the Lakers winning the championship next year. They never faced adversity. They never faced a real threat. They never faced a dynasty. I think this was LeBron's easiest title run. Good? Yes. Am I blown away? No, I'm not. Okay, we all saw the injury. Dak against the Giants, ankle injury, out for the season. Obviously, thoughts and prayers to him. But I'm going to give Cowboys fans some optimism here. The Cowboys should be favored to make the playoffs. Andy Dalton, their former backup, now starter, in his best season, he was 5th in QBR. In that year with Cincinnati, he played 13 games, won 10 of them. Well, okay, why am I going back all the way to 2015? Well, that was the last time Andy Dalton had an all-star cast. AJ Green and Marvin Jones, Tyler Eifert, Jeremy Hill, Giovanni Bernard. In 2015, that was a great surrounding cast, and I mean great. And now, you know who he has? Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Zeke Elliott. I'm not saying Andy Dalton is going to just transform into a top 10 quarterback because now he has all this talent around him. But what I am saying is that Andy Dalton, if he can just simply execute this offense at a competent level, Cowboys can score 27, 30 each game. Right now, the biggest problem for Dallas is their defense is horrendous. The worst defenses in the NFL right now. Dallas. The Jets, who are about to fire their coach. The Falcons, who just fired their coach. And the Lions, who are also about to fire their coach. Those 3 teams alongside Dallas, you know how many combined wins they have this season? 1. Those are not teams you want to be on the same graphic with. Those teams are dumpster divers. This Cowboys offense will still be fine. Still top 10 caliber. But the defense is what is holding them back from just cruising to a division title in the weak NFC East. I think Andy Dalton is definitely a downgrade from Dak. There's no question about it. But they were never all that Dak dependent. They spread it out. They have 3 very good receivers. The offense will be fine, but this Dak Prescott injury puts a lot more pressure on a terrible defense.